Okay, always when you're looking at vectors, right, without a diagram, okay, the easiest way to do it is to draw your own diagram, okay? And many times, right, all actually you're required to do is just to draw your triangles. Because when you actually can draw your triangles, right, you can actually visualize the directions of different vectors. So what you need to know is that vectors are very closely related to coordinate geometry. So this is the coordinates of A. Am I right? So you must be able to very quickly write down that if I'm going to write this in a column vector, right, this is actually your OA. Okay, so from your origin, so that's why it's O, and then this is now in column vector, which is minus 1 and 4. Easy to understand, right? Okay, so now how do you actually find the coordinates of B? In order to find the coordinates of B using your vectors, you are actually first finding your OB first. Okay, so you have to know what is OB in vectors, then you can write it in your coordinates. Okay, so how am I going to do this? I'm going to draw very lightly, right? You're just going to draw triangles, okay? So what we have here is that we're going to use what is given. So you have BA, you have OA. So what are your three vertices? Means the points of the triangle, just your O, A, B. It doesn't matter like which direction you go to because there are only 3 points. No matter how there's no way you can jumble this up one. Okay, so what we have is put your direction from here. So OA is what? OA is negative 1 and 4, whereas BA, see I point here, right? BA is negative 3 and 6. So when I'm doing this, right, what I want you to understand is what do you want? You want OB, right? So OB is your starting point. Sorry. O is your starting point and B is your ending point. So how do you get there? So that will be OA plus AB. So there's nothing to memorize, okay? So from here, just visualize from the triangle, you can see the direction already. So vectors, direction, most important. So OA, no change in direction, which is negative 1 and 4, right? But now I want AB. Tombalik, flip side, correct or not? So you're just going to flip the signs. Instead of negative 3, it becomes positive 3. Instead of positive 6, it becomes negative 6. So then this one from here, you just have this as 2 and minus 2. Easy? Okay, so then, but they want coordinates, ma. So your final answer, in order to get the full marks, right, you got to write it down like that. Clear? So this is your final answer. Can? Then for part B, right, what does these two lines mean? These two lines is just the magnitude of vector AB, which means the length of vector AB. So length of vector AB means what? Just need to use, it's the same theory as Pythagoras theorem, okay? So now you already know that AB, okay, careful because now I'm doing AB, so let's just practice, okay? So this given to me is BA, correct? So this is 3 and minus 6, swap around. Can see that? All right, you still get the same answer, but good to always have the habit of checking the direction. Okay, so how do you actually find the magnitude? It's actually just your x squared plus y squared. This is your x, this is your y. Take into consideration the negative signs as well, okay? So minus 6 squared. So this one as simple as 3 significant figure will do. So this one here will give me 6.70. So 6.71 3SF. Okay, so just without diagram, very, very simple. Okay, with diagram, got more things to test your area, your ratio, your collinear and stuff. Without diagram, they can also test you collinear. All right, which is the same concept as a scalar, but this is the bare minimum, the basics that you must know, okay, to turn coordinates into column vectors. All right, so we'll look at one more so that we can master this. So now this ABC is a triangle. No diagram again, right? So no diagram again, what do I do? Draw my diagram. Okay, so what are the three alphabets? We got AB and AC. So my three alphabets will be A, B, and C. Correct, right? So AB, label, put your arrow, okay? So this is 5 and minus 1. Then AC is what? AC is here. So this is minus 1 and 8. So what do they want? They want BC. And then they want me to calculate the length. So not so fast. I must first find the vector of BC first. Once I find vector of BC, then I go and find the length. So how do I get BC? Again, starting point, ending point. So what I have is BA plus AC. Okay, BA plus AC. So BA tombalik, right? So this is minus 5 and 1. Okay, then I have AC, already same direction. So minus 1 and 8. So I'm going to combine this. Okay, so this one here is minus 6 and 9. And then done. All right. So this is what we have. Okay, so what I see here is that then I have my BC. So my length of BC will be like that. So you use the same concept as what? As Pythagoras theorem. So this one here will be square root. Take into consideration the signs. Okay, then just press calculator. And then ugly answer, it's okay, 3SF. So 10.81, so 10.8 units, 3SF. Okay, ugly answer, three significant figure. Don't leave your answer as square root something for E-math unless the question wants you to do so, okay? This is not A-math, so you don't have to leave it in certs. 3SF is fine, don't waste time. All right?